Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video because it is going to be a current favorites video. I haven't done a current favorite in quite some time. Part of the reason is because this year I have been on a low buy, so I haven't been bringing as much into my collection. Therefore, sometimes I feel like with favorites videos you have to talk about like the newest of new. But we're not necessarily doing that today, and I have some makeup, quite a bit of skincare, some fragrance, and then this is also a favorite of mine. So if you guys are interested in that, then stay tuned. Today is also day 6, I think. I'm a little mixed up because I'm like one day behind on my 10 days of giveaways. I will be posting 2 videos tomorrow to make up for my missed, I think it was Thanksgiving that I actually missed my day. So I'll be posting 2 videos tomorrow to make up for my missed day for my 10 days of giveaways, but there is a giveaway in this video, so stay tuned for that if you are interested. Other than that, if you are interested in hearing about some of my current favorites, then let's just get started. Okay, so like I said in the intro, this is a current favorite of mine. This is a I don't know if this would even be considered a Sherpa or not, but it is so soft. I got this at Target. It is part of the Colsey collection or Colsey line, and it's just so soft, you guys. I don't even know if they have other colors, but it's just this like blush pink and white checkered material. It was $30. It's a half zip. And I normally wear a size small. I got a medium in this just because I anticipated that I was just going to be lounging in this and wanted something that was like a little bit more like baggy. And I feel like it is a little bit big. I mean, maybe not quite so big because I ate way too much on Thanksgiving. It's time to hit the gym again, but I would say that this fits pretty true to size. I will have everything that I talk about today linked down below in case you guys are interested, but if you're looking for like a really warm fuzzy half zip hoodie, not hoodie, half zip sweater or sweatshirt, I definitely recommend this one from Target and the Colsey line. I have 2 fragrances to talk to you about. One of them is actually a fragrance subscription service. So the subscription service that I'm talking about is Luxury Scent Box, and I actually have a 3-month supply. They did send this over to me, but this video is not sponsored by any means. So they recently sent this over to me. Again, they sent me a 3-month supply, so 3 separate little tubes, and I told them like kind of what notes that I typically prefer in my scents, and they sent these 3 over. So the 3 scents that they sent to me, I'm going to read off my phone because not good at memorizing. And actually the one thing, my one complaint I will say is that they don't have like the actual fragrance listed on the bottle, like the actual fragrance. That is my one complaint for this. But they sent over Dark Orchid by, I don't know how to pronounce things, but maybe I'll post it on the screen. They also sent over Black Tulip by Shea and Blue, which is a niche UK brand exclusive to Luxury Scent Box. And then they also sent over Luxuria by I'll again put that on the screen, which is another niche and exclusive scent. I love all 3 of these. They smell so good. So I typically prefer a more like sensual, like deeper musky sort of scent, and I have to say they hit it on the head with the scents that they sent over. I have really kind of been getting into perfumes, which is why I was really excited when they reached out and asked if they could send these to me. I think if you are just getting into fragrance and things like that, a subscription service like this is really nice because it offers such a wide variety of fragrances to try at such a low cost. Fragrance is so expensive. My favorite fragrance is By the Fireplace by Replica, and a full size of that costs $126. It's so expensive to buy fragrance. So I love the idea of a fragrance subscription service. I have considered subscribing to Scentbird before, but just never bit the bullet. And I am definitely going to be subscribing to Luxury Scent Box after being sent these samples. So it costs $15 per month, and you get to decide over 500 different brands, different scents, different fragrances. You get to decide one fragrance that you want sent to you that month. Again, it's $15 and you're sent. Mine came in like a little like bubble wrapped envelope. It wasn't a box, it was a bubble wrapped envelope. There was no damage or anything, and you'll get one of these per month, which is supposed to be a 30-day supply, and you just twist this up like so and then spray it on. And I have to say, it was this one that I was wearing. This must be Dark Tulip. I was wearing this to work the other day, and I was kind of like iffy on whether or not I feel like other people would like this scent, just because it is a really prominent scent. I personally really like it, but I could see other people maybe not liking it. And I got so many compliments on how I smelled. Normally no one makes any sort of comment on how I smell. So many people that day, it must have been 7 or 8 people commented on how they liked whatever I was wearing. So that was super exciting to me. I love that this is also like a very travel friendly size too, very easy to travel with. So really love everything about this. So when you sign up for your account, you take a quiz and you set up your own like fragrance profile, and then you can set your fragrance calendar for the year, which I think is also really cool. It is month to month and you can cancel at any time at no extra cost to you. I know sometimes like you have to be subscribed for a certain amount of months or it costs you money to like cancel. No cost to cancel, and you can cancel at any time. So these have all 3 definitely been a favorite of mine. And like I said, I will be subscribing to Luxury Scent Box going forward, just because I love that it gives you so many options. Every single month you have so many options, and it just, for someone like me who's really starting to get into fragrance, it's a less expensive way to kind of figure out what I like, etc. Luxury Scent Box was kind enough to give me a promo code for you guys for 35% off your first order if you do want to open an account with Luxury Scent Box. It's just a promo code for you guys to save money. It does not, I don't get commission off it or anything. I'll leave that in the description box down below, but it's just Steph. You can put that on, you can put that in the promo box and you'll save 35% off of your first order, which I believe makes it $9, maybe $9.50. So no pressure, but just wanted to throw that out because I really have been loving this. And then the other fragrance I wanted to mention is this one by MAC. This is in the scent Velvet Teddy, and it smells like vanilla and tobacco, and I freaking love it. It's so good. I don't have a whole lot else to say about this. If you like vanilla and tobacco, I heard this is also a dupe for one of the Tom Ford fragrances that smells like vanilla and tobacco, and I will say I do think that they are dupes. However, I do think that the Tom Ford one is a little bit heavier. I had went in store to sample that, or to like smell that one to see if they were dupes, and that one just clung on and was really heavy, whereas this is just a little bit lighter, but it still lasts a really long time throughout the day. I'll wear this to work and I still feel like I can smell it when I leave work 10 or 11 hours after a long day at work. So really have been enjoying this one from MAC as well. Okay, let's move on to skincare, and then we will end with makeup. 2 products from The Ordinary. I just talked about these in my Ulta follow-up haul yesterday, so I'm not going to ramble on and on about these, but this is the hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. This has made a huge difference in the hydration, or like dryness of my skin. It's made it less dry. It's really helped with hydration is what I'm trying to say. I use this morning and night. I did mention in my follow-up haul that this does have a bit of tack to it, but it doesn't cause pilling or anything weird with products that I put on after putting this on, so I don't have any sort of problem with this. In fact, every single hyaluronic acid I've used in the past has like a little bit of stick to it, so just bear that in mind. And then the other product is this one, which is the niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. If you feel like you have large pores, or if you feel like you notice your pores at all and you want to shrink them, you need to try this product. It is incredible, amazing, life-changing. That's all I really have to say about this. I even had my husband start using this because I don't want to be mean, but he's got some big pores and I would really like to tighten his face up just a hair. I've told this all to his face, so I'm really not being mean. And he has noticed a significant difference in like the firmness of his skin as well. So I truly do believe in this product, you guys, and it's less than $10, so highly recommend both of those by The Ordinary. This I've had in my collection for quite some time. I think I purchased this maybe in like July, but I just recently got around to trying it. This is from Glow Recipe. It's their Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. I'm in love. This is such a good product, you guys. It's a very interesting product because the texture is just so interesting. It's like watery and it's kind of hard to like get it on your face because it like flops and goops and it's just like runny, but it is incredible. Like you wouldn't expect it to be moisturizing just because it's so thin and runny, but I wake up the next morning to the softest, most supple skin I have had since I was an infant, I think. I love this. I probably use this like 3 times a week. I don't use this every single night, but I use this 2 to 3 times a week, and I truly get excited for the nights that I'm going to use this. Like, I am excited to put this on my skin. I look forward to the nights of the week that I know I'm going to use this, so I will be repurchasing this. This is just the travel size that you can get in the little impulse area in Sephora. Yes, the impulse area got me with this. I had walked by this so many times in the impulse area and thought about getting it, but restrained, and then finally I just couldn't restrain anymore. I'm definitely going to be purchasing this at a full size when I finish it because it is so good. And then this last one is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Believe True Cream Moisturizing Balm. This is a necessity in my skincare routine in the wintertime because my skin gets so dry. I use this pretty much every single night in the wintertime. It's so good. If you have dry skin, oh, it just feels so refreshing and nourishing and moisturizing. Just highly recommend this one from Believe. I've talked about this many times on my channel, but again, if you have dry skin, you just really need to try this if you haven't. All right, you guys, and then we're just going to end with a few makeup products. So first, this is a surprise to me. So these Super Shock type of formula shadows in general, I've just been really enjoying lately. First, I have this one from ColourPop. Now, this is a limited edition one that you can't get anymore, but I just grabbed any of them. I've really been loving all of them. I've really been loving this one though. This is By the Pound, and this was one of theirs in collaboration with Halo Top. These are just so easy. Like, you just tap them onto your lid and you're like good to go. And then this other one is from Ace Beauté. This one shocked me. I used this with a look with my Dose of Colors matte baked browns palette, and I just went to tap this on the lid, and I wasn't expecting it to be as intense as it is, because when I swatch it right here, it doesn't look that intense. But if I can post a picture like in this, I'll post a picture right here. I took a picture of the look. It's just super, super intense. This can make you have the most beautiful, warm, sultry look. I don't know, I was just blown away by this shadow. I thought this was really, really good, and I've just been really enjoying this type of formula lately because it's just so easy to tap on your lid and go. So I wanted to mention both of these. This one's been in my collection for quite some time too, but I really wanted to mention this. I've been wearing this a lot lately because this is going in my project pan, and I've been trying to get some use out of it. This is such a good shade. So the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick formula in general is a favorite of mine, but this shade specifically, Lazy Daisy, is just such a nice mid-toned nude pinky shade. It is by far one of my favorite lip products within my collection. Can't recommend this one enough if you guys are looking for a good mid-toned pinky nude liquid lipstick. Also, just can't recommend the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick formula enough. I know I recently wore the shade Merlot in one of my holiday like 10 days of giveaways, what am I thinking, kickoff video, and I got tons of compliments on that one as well. It's just such a comfortable formula. Definitely recommend it from Dose of Colors. 2 eyeshadow palettes I have been loving. First, this mini nude palette from Natasha Denona. This is just such an easy palette to use on days that I have to go to work. I don't even have to think of it. Okay, I have a helper now. This one from Natasha Denona, I don't even have to think about it. It's just so easy to create everyday wear to work looks, and I love the formula. This one is probably the best. This is probably the best mini Natasha Denona I have. I recently picked up the gold palette as well, the mini gold, and I prefer the formula on this one the most. I have the mini star from last year, and still I think that this one is the best. I have been loving this one from Nabla. This is their secret palette. I mentioned in my follow-up haul yesterday that I love this one, but not as impressed with the Poison Garden palette from Nabla. The color story in this one is just so inspiring to me. This shade in particular, it's just so much fun. This Transformer shade in the shade Play Hard, when you swatch it, it looks almost like nothing, but this over top of like a white shadow is beautiful, and I'll use it over top of this Addiction shade. It is so gorgeous because this Transformer shade has like green reflex in it, and over top of this matte teal, it is just stunning. I've also mixed it with this beautiful shimmery rosemary color, which is, sorry, the shade Rosemary. It's a beautiful shimmery teal. Beautiful, beautiful. Highly recommend this palette. I love this one too because I feel like even for someone like me who isn't the most creative, I can easily like come up with tons of looks out of this palette. Come on, Zoe.
I'm just trying to spray in here.
I know, but that was in my mouth. Again, I highly recommend this one from Nabla. Okay, this is the last product that I'm going to talk about because clearly I don't have a lot of time with my toddler. This is the Hourglass Ghost palette. This has the 4 blushes in it. Now, I do have one complaint with this, and that's the fact that it's $58 and you're getting like no product. In fact, you get way more product in a $40 blush from Hourglass. But if the price doesn't scare you away, I think it's a really nice palette. You get 4 options. So again, if you can handle the price tag, it's a really nice palette. The one shade that I don't love in here is this one right here, which is in the shade Brilliant Nude, but I will mix this with other shades within this to give it a little bit of a glow because Brilliant Nude is a little bit more shimmery. If you're a matte blush type of a gal, this isn't going to be the palette for you because this blush shade right here does have a shimmer to it as well, and then these two have sort of a sheen to it. I would say that these two, the pink and then this one reminds me of Mood Exposure. These two are my favorites. But overall, I do really love this palette. At first, I was a little hesitant because of the 58. Like, there's still that part of me that's like, this really is not a good value. But I have really been enjoying this palette and really been wanting to reach for it. So I thought that I would mention it in here. Which brings me to today's giveaway. Today is going to be the gift card giveaway day. I am giving away a $50 Sephora gift card to anyone who comments down below. We're going to do the Christmas tree emoji again, only because I didn't plan an emoji before this video and I can't think of one off the top of my head. So I will post a picture of the emoji right here. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and leave a comment with the Christmas tree emoji and a way for me to get a hold of you if you are the winner. And again, I will be just emailing that $50 gift card to whoever the winner is so that you can either maybe try one of the favorites that I mentioned today or purchase something that is already a favorite for you. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for sticking around to watch, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.